Hi guys, it is Friday. We survived the week, all of us, up forth. So anyways, it's January 9th, 2026, and I just want to talk about extreme sexism and extreme racism toward not just women, but indigenous women as well, which is very rampant more than ever in this neighborhood, and well, actually the city, everywhere actually. So it's very unfortunate. Openly harassing women, openly threaten people, calling Indigenous people names like prostitutes in particular is the most common racist. That's the most common racist comment I noticed from people. A lot of immigrants are more racist now. The racism has gone up if you check Stats Canada. But this all started and got escalating way more ever since more immigrants came in, newcomers to Canada, which is 100% true. And that's the thing. And good morning, Dave and Bangor. Good to see you. Happy New Year. It's been a crazy week. Firstly, this car almost smashed into me, almost rode on the sidewalk and come careening right toward the bus stop where we're standing, which is very traumatic. Thank God, I don't know, the person was drunk, two women. I got the video there, and I had to call 911. So that's the first thing that happened, which got me on my binge. And secondly, my neighbor downstairs, who's driving me absolutely insane with harassment, always calling me a prostitute and always these names and everything, and drinking all the time, which is total bullshit. It's impossible for one thing, which is stupid of him. He talks like a broken record player. Oh, it's stupid. So anyways, I had to call bylaw services against him and so forth about that. And he's just being a pain in the butt. He's a pain in the butt to all of us in the building. So anyways, what I want to talk about in particular is the racism, the sexism, the hypocrisy of these people. The native drunk phrase, for instance, a very racist terminology. It's like they talk about I drink 24/7, 7 days a week, which is not true at all. Obviously, it's impossible. And that they drink early in the morning into the night, almost a lot of times, bullying, lying, and so forth. I did a little short video there coming in the apartment where there were like 6, 7 boxes of 15 packs of beer. It could have been from a New Year's Eve party, but it could have been from one person. There are people I see in the stairwell passed out. I see people in the lobby passed out, drunk. Like, obviously. I've been passing out lately on off due to stress and probably crashing low sugar blood levels, which I've been diagnosed with pre-diabetes, to be honest, just last year in November, I think, health fair. So I'm going to have to look up on that. Last night I did not drink at all for 2 days, and last night I was sweating, I was clammy, I was stomach pains, nausea, and I had a bit of a headache. And then I had some palpitations, painful palpitations on and off last night. Last night was a good night for me. So obviously you cannot go cold turkey when you stopping drinking. It's impossible. It's completely impossible to go cold turkey. You have to cut down slow. So I guess you need, if you're drinking 10 and you're trying to cut down, you have to cut down to 9, then 8. You can't go from 10 to 1. Impossible. And ever since the car accident a few days ago, and the escalating harassment, this guy drove me crazy. Oh, I went nuts. Oh, just went crazy. I just lost it. I snapped. Like, that's enough. I had that car accident that almost happened. These people careening up the sidewalk almost hit us. Come on. Now, if she was going faster, I wouldn't be here. I'd be in hospital, serious injuries, or God knows what. That's the story of the week for me. She was probably drunk. I don't know if she was drunk, but what kind of car would drive careening off the road, on the sidewalk, right toward the bus stop where we are? I had to jump out the way. And they weren't going that fast. Maybe they must have been stoned or drunk or something. Or who knows what. Maybe what happened. There's a lot of drivers out there, and I believe they were immigrants, to be honest. They look like from India or something, or South Middle Eastern, maybe Middle Eastern, but they were not from Canada, I don't think. But maybe she's teaching how to drive. Don't teach someone how to drive right on the road like that. Go empty parking lot. Maybe it's that simple as that, who knows? But that was a bad idea if that is the case. But I also want to talk about a very disconcerting racist case I saw on YouTube just now. A pastor, Gino Jennings, who's basically ranting and raving and calling women whores and prostitutes and everything. That's what my neighbor downstairs does. Maybe he watches him. That's where he got that. But the guy downstairs constantly calls me prostitute and everything. And this pastor, Gino Jennings, check the video out. And it says the title on the video is Calling Women Whores. Now, I'm not sure if that is realistic or it could be an AI app imitating everything. I don't know. It's pretty easy to tell. If you check out how to see which one's real or not, it might be an AI app. I'm not sure. But if it is real, shame on him. That guy's going to hell. He shouldn't be a pastor at all. And he's a black guy, which is even worse. People don't do that. Like, they think they can get away with everything now because ever since the Black Power movement. So they think they're above everybody. Unfortunately, I'm just being honest. The guy downstairs, too, he's black. Always call me a prostitute. Always call me name drunk. Drinking all the time. Ranting, raving, call me a cunt. And native whore and all this. And I'm the only native on this whole building. So I know they're talking about me. So this has got to stop. A lot of these people should have never come to Canada. And that Pastor Gino Jennings is shame on him. That is very shameful. He calls himself pastor. He should be pulled off there right away. So those are other things that disconcert me about everything that's going on. The extreme racism toward these women, and nothing's really being done. And despite the fact that everyone else is drinking 10 times more, my ex-boyfriend was in one case, 24/7. That guy starts at 3 a.m. and drinks all day and is drunk by 7 a.m. That's bad. But yeah, everything's provable. Of course, if people follow you, there's you drinking in pictures of different times. Yeah, right. And they try to label you and manipulate the truth, which is not true at all. Those people stalk you. Oh, there's just take a picture, click. Oh, one instant. Other times a day, I'm attending community events. I'm having coffee and tea. Sometimes, every now and then, especially during stressful times of extreme harassment and racism. Yeah, I have a beer outside in public sometimes due to the stress. Then these morons come stalking me in the cars to take pictures and say, oh, she's drunk, she's drinking there. Oh, she's drinking here. All unrelated incidents of my entire life, what I really do. That is defamation in a way too, and that's manipulating the truth. So that's another thing as well. So this year is going to be very challenging regarding racism, especially and sexism toward women, and all the things that are going wrong, and people just going out of control with their idiocy. And that's what they are, idiots. Every day it's getting worse and worse. People make racist remarks toward me. And they talk like a broken record player. There was 2 women talking about Native being a prostitute and everything, all that, and Native and everything, all that. And she kept repeating herself like 20 times in 5 minutes, looping herself, saying the same thing over and over again. It's like, get a life, woman. Are you stupid? Is everyone stupid? That's just plain stupid. Can you talk about the community, the weather, or something, instead of making gullible, stupid remarks? And anyone who does that now is stupid. They're just plain idiots. They have no brains. They don't know the real. If you don't know my name, you don't know when I got up, you don't know my favorite meal, you don't know what I have for breakfast, you don't know what I have for lunch, then you are full of BS and stupidity. And that is the thing. They don't even know my name. They don't know what I have for breakfast. They don't know what time I get up. They don't know my favorite meal. If you don't know any of that, then you are full of BS. And that's my opinion. So that's what I want to talk about right now. And AI is another thing. AI manipulates your picture, makes it seem you're somebody else sometimes too. But AI has some giveaways about when it's AI. There should be laws against AI, people using that to defame and make it look like someone else is something else. That's another thing. AI is going to be a problem with that in the future, and there should be some legal um, issues about that as well. So there's a lot of things that are going to be making good women and good people look bad. A lot of people are doing that already, unfortunately. But yeah, anyways, can collections can be tougher now. Apparently next month they're changing all the laws where people cannot collect anymore from blue bins. So it's gonna be hard for everyone to make extra cash on the side. I'm gonna look more into that. And we'll talk about that next time. That means crime's gonna go up big time. People are gonna shop with 10 times more. That's gonna rebound really badly for the whole economy. People are gonna start stealing more and more. Shoplifting is gonna go up the wall. So that's another thing I predict. And it makes sense when you think about it. How else are people going to make money if they're going to stop that? Making poorer, and everything. Crime's going to go up, and so forth. And violence and riots are going to go up more too, probably. So that's another thing as well. So anyways, that's about it. Hope you guys are going to have a good Friday, a safe Friday. There's still people drinking and driving out there. After that car was whacked into us from the sidewalk to the road. Be careful out there. You never know when things can happen. So, yeah, take care, stay safe. Always keep your eyes open for idiot drivers, and there are more and more of them, unfortunately. Since they got rid of the cameras all over the province, people are speeding more, all these things are happening. That's one case in point. And I've seen people speeding down the street and everything idiotically again. And this person who got on the sidewalk onto the bus stop toward us almost crashed into us. No cameras anymore. They think they can get away with anything now. They're speeding. They're doing stupid stuff. Drinking, driving like crazy. Being stupid. Ever since they got rid of those cameras, that's another thing. So it's just plain stupid. You have to keep your phones on, get recorders, and record everything. Take care, stay safe. Watch out for the speeders. And since they got the cameras down, really watch out. There's winter cyclists and so forth. Take care. Have a good day. Stay safe.